Alright, boys. It's your Jim. We're back. At it again. Today, I got a freaking treat for you. Well, it might be a treat. Depends if it turns out okay. So, we're going to go ahead and try to make freaking a calzone today. Now, I wouldn't call this a straight recipe. I would say this is probably more of an experiment. Because I've made two calzones before. They were massive. That's the size of a football. So, I'm going to try to rein it in today and see if I can make something a little more reasonable sized. And hey, if you think it's interesting, you want to follow along, feel free. Nothing's stopping you. So yeah, let's freaking hop right into it. Now, you could, in theory, go to the store, get yourself some freaking pizza dough already made there, ready to go. But me, being a sophisticated individual, I'm going to attempt to make my own dough. So we're going to go ahead and start out with some active dry yeast. I don't know if it's the right yeast or not, but I'm just going to measure out about 7 grams. I'm trying to be a little more accurate with this because see if it helps, you know. And then I think it was like 2 cups of water. So let me get that in the bowl and we'll get going. All right, I'm going to level with you. It wasn't 2 cups of water. It was 2 cups of flour and 3/4 cups of warm water. Come on, warm water that will help activate the activating yeast. Big brain, I know, hard. So, freaking let's chop it right into the bowl. All right, we got our water in the bowl, nice and warm. Yeah, just make your sink run a bit and get that water nice and toasty. All right, we got about 7 grams of yeast there. I think it's like the same as 1 packet. And we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle in there. And then with the warm water, we're gonna let it kind of activate the old yeast here. And so it'll start to foam a little bit. And when it's foaming, we'll move on to the next step. So yeah, let's give it a second. All right, it's your boy Jim. We're back. You can see there's some foaminess happening. I think that's good enough for us. We're not making the world's best burrito here, but we're gonna go ahead and add the flour in here and get mixing. We're going all in. Now you can I'm using bread flour here because that's what I got, and you can use all-purpose. Why not? Who cares? You could use pizza if you're feeling fancy, but you really don't have to. You know, just do what works for you. You might have to adjust it if you're doing like gluten-free stuff. I have no idea about that. Talk to a professional, because I am not a gluten-free professional. I enjoy gluten, and yeah. So yeah, this is half cups, so big half cups, 4 of them in there. That's 2 cups of flour. We're gonna add a little bit of sugar, add a little bit of sweetness to it. We're gonna do a little sprinkly dinkle here. Nothing too crazy. A little more. Why not? America likes sugar, right? Bam! We have made cake. Just kidding, not quite. And we're gonna add like around a tablespoon of oil. I'm just gonna. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's about a tablespoon, right? Oh. And then last but not least, a little bit of salt. Woo! That's a lot of salt. Maybe not that much, but yeah, about a teaspoon of salt. All right, we're ready to go ahead and get mixing. All right, guys, it took a little bit, but we got this here all mixed up. You can see the dough is in kind of a nice ball here. But yeah, I'm just going to flour the surface of my countertop here a little bit, and I'm going to kind of knead it with my hands. Just, you know, you don't really need to because it's been kneaded in the machine, but if you mix it by hand, definitely knead it with your hands a bit. And yeah, it's a good time. Get some aggression out, punch it. Yeah. Hold on, watch this. There might be some kneading to be done. And now I got my dough here in a nice old ball. And what I'm going to do is I got a slightly oiled bowl here so it doesn't stick. I'm just going to slap it in here. Get a little bit of saran wrap, the old plastic wrap-a-doo. Wow, that was terrible. I got about that much, but it should do the trick. We're just going to go ahead and cover our bread like this. And yeah, we're going to let it sit for like 45 minutes and just kind of let it rise, let it rest a little bit. And then it'll create those nice air pockets in the calzone dough. Oh, heck, I'm already thinking about it. But yeah, let this bad dog rise and I'll see you in like 45 minutes. So now, when your dough is rising, this is an excellent time to prepare any other ingredients you might have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some mozzarella cheese. Do little cheese pearls too, those are nice. Pepperoni. I'm not going to use tomato sauce. I know, kind of controversial. Instead, I'm going to use pesto. I really enjoy pesto. Not a huge fan of tomato, never have been. But yeah, so I got all my ingredients prepped, ready to go. And you'll see me put them on the calzone once the dough is done rising. So, see you in a sec. Alright, it's your boy Jim, we're back. The dough has arose. I probably should have used a bigger bowl. Holy smokes, look at that. That is, oh, whoa. Nice, so we get to just kind of squish this thing down. I'm going to, flour the surface a little bit, and we'll squish it down and divide it up into our calzone sizes. Alright, here, let's take it out of the bowl. Oh, yeah. We are almost out of flour here. Just tap this. Look at that. Hear it. That's nice. Oh, getting a little. It is what it is. All right, we're just gonna kind of punch it down here. Looking pretty darn good, though. Look at that. Yeah, you can't really see it. All right. Now, what I'm thinking here is I did this in half last time, and it made football-sized calzones, right? Well, I'm going to try just doing it in thirds. Or, you know what? I could just do it in the quarters. I could try doing some of my small ones, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and split up these bad dogs. All right. So we got our calzone pieces. We got 4 happy-looking pieces. Now let's see what we can do here. So we got this. And I'm going to go ahead and set up one for us to give a try. All right, now we're just going to kind of squish this guy out here. Just kind of, you know, stretch it. It's like you're making a pizza, you know, almost like half a pizza. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and stretch this bad dog out. And once we're ready, we'll put some ingredients on there and get it in the oven. Oh, preheat your oven to like 475. Let's get it ripping. Alright guys, now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just looking pretty calzone to me. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of my ingredients. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with a little dollop of ricotta cheese. You know, nothing too crazy, just a nice little smearing at the bottom. Oh yeah, that's looking glorious. Then we're going to slap down some of this classic pesto here. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of tomato sauce, but pesto, oh baby, you could put me and pesto in a room and call it macaroni. Woo! And then we're gonna go ahead, slap some of these cut pepperonis on there. You can put whatever meat you want. A little pepperini action here. Oh yeah. We're gonna see how this goes. Alright, eat a little extra snack. And here we got some olives. Hey, that's my cat's name. And we got some freaking mozzarella pearls. You know, you don't have to do this, but I think they look pretty funny. So that's what I'm going for. And of course, we're gonna finish this bad dog off with should I freaking ooh, you can't really see it there. Mozzarella cheese. Oh yeah. Boom. Now here's where I am still learning. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh geez, It's like a burrito. All right. We're just going to kind of fold it over, pinch it onto itself. And it's going to be freaking Calzone Thursday. Hey, look at that. That's not half bad right there, tubes. Boom, we got our calzone here. We got ourselves a bacon pan right on the off the camera here. Let me go grab that. Some people might call this a sad calzone, but I call this lunch. It's going to be glorious. So I got this little bit of non-stick stuff on the pan there. Still waiting for the oven to heat up, but then we'll plop it in here for a whole freaking 5 times 3, so 15 minutes. So bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. And this bad dog is almost done. Now, in preparation for your oven, you can brush like a little bit of olive oil on top, give it a little golden brown bourgeoisie kind of deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my old yellow brush of wonder here, kind of stick it in the jar of pesto, and just paint it like it's a beautiful picture. Just get some of that oil on there. Oh yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, you can't even see. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa! Now we're cooking with the pesto. So yep, that's good there. Still wait a little bit longer at that preheat, and we're cooking. All right, guys, I just heard the victory sound of the preheat. Ooh, that's hot. All right, let me slide this in here. Yeah, she's in the oven. 15 minutes. Let's check back in a sec. Ooh, doggy, that looks like a bread turd. Yee-hoo! Oh yeah, YouTube, look at this beautiful creation here. We got ourselves calzone Jim style. Kind of looks like a triangular-ish lump of poop, but we're gonna go ahead and do a grand reveal here. Grand split open action here. So let's grab this. Grab the knife of wonder. Oh yeah, right down. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, that smells glorious. Let me tell you what. It might not look the greatest. We got a nice little pocket of bubble there, but I gotta say this looks great. Oh yeah. Yep. All right, tubes. We got ourselves a calzone. Hey, from home, easy peasy. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah. That dough is there. It is a nice texture, crunchy. Still got some air pockets in there. Oh, that pesto. Oh, it's freaking hot. But yeah, that pesto in there, great. Oh. Delicious mozzarella cheese. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's like cheese fall. Not a cheese pull, but a cheese fall. We got a little crispy cheese that came out of the back. Hey, freaking hey. It was an experiment, but it worked out. So hey, drop this video a like if you made it this far. I appreciate it. Want to try calzone? Give it a whirl. You know, it wasn't that bad a recipe, and that turned out pretty freaking good. Huh. That was hot. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. This has been Cooking with Jim. Burnt my mouth off with a tasty calzone. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace out.